everybody, welcome back. We're doing another Marvel Future Revolution video. In this one, Loki's here. We got some offers. We're going to check them out. We got some events going on. Make sure you don't miss them. Make sure you check those boxes for the things you can get, because if you're going to get stuff for free by just doing things, might as well do it, right? If you're new to the channel, check out Discord link in the description below if you want to hammer down the like button. Always appreciate that. All right, let's check it out.
Bring me WolverThor!
Okay, so Loki's here. I always like to look at the events first. We've got a Disney Plus check-in. Great. I think this is just cool. Multiverse of Madness is coming out. You just get these boxes, a little bit different. This is mainly for Doctor Strange 2 stuff, but still, at the end of the day, you'll get a 2-star box for Wong and Chavez. I'll take it. This is still going on. 300th day mission. So this is 300 days into the game. They've got this special sort of celebration going on. At the end of the day, if you do all these, you get this 300th day treasure box. It's okay. You have the option or opportunity. I shouldn't say the option. The opportunity to get some of these items. I think that's cool. I'm happy about it. What does it take to do it? Dimension duel. Fine. That's easy. Defeat 3,000 villains. I didn't even try and I got that. 30 blitzes, that should be fine. You've got 30 days to do it. Easily done. Training grounds for 300 minutes. You should easily do that in the time it takes. You just got to make sure to do it again. A Mega War reached 3,000 or 30,000 battle points total. That should be pretty easy. I think within a Mega War, depends how strong you are. You might struggle with that one a little bit, but just make sure to grind some of those points. It says points total, not in like one match. So, you know, I think maybe it accumulates. So as long as you do the matches, you should be all right. Spec Ops reached 300,000 points total. That should be actually super easy. That's kind of weird. But anyway, Battle Challenge reached 3 million total points. Honestly, you should be able to do that just going through it. And then I already did the other two. So it's good. Fine. A Loki login, you get these lucky boxes. We'll see this when we jump into the offer review. These aren't bad. You get them from logging in, so it's basically free. So, you know, yay us for just logging in. Loki's daily training. These are the things that you want to do each day. Make sure, so these I've already done 200 villains. Great. Blitz one time. Great. Let's see. Super villain, defeat that once. 20 med kits, 100,000 gold. Use 100,000 gold, acquire 100,000 gold, dismantle 10 items. That's it. And then you get this Trickster's token box, which, yay, you know, us. Again, that'll get you something here in a little bit, which we'll see once we get to the store. Make sure to do this. Now, you can easily forget to do this every day. If you're going to remember anything from this video, remember this, is to make sure to come here and look to make sure that you've done this reward count. Here in the bottom right, it says reward count 0 for 1. That means I've already done it. Okay, if it says 1 for 1, that means you've got to do it. I recommend doing the hardest location. This will give you the most amount of these trickster tokens and obviously a little bit of extra gold, but it's about these tokens. So you want to get as many as you can. And ideally, there's not a bunch of people there when you do it, so you can more likely get the closer to the top score. But honestly, there's not that much difference between even the bottom and the top, so I wouldn't stress too much about that. Make sure to check that every single day. Do that every day. Lucky draw event. This is some of those Loki boxes. Again, just if you pull draws, you get these. Now, let's see. It looks like they're all repeatable. Look, I'm not going to go out of my way to get these, frankly. If I get them, I get them. I wouldn't stress too much about this. It's 2 weeks to go. I'm saving a lot of my draws right now. You know, we've got our year anniversary coming up in a couple months. I'm going to save for a lot of the stuff for hoping that they'll have decent things there. This is not something that I would go crazy at. I just take what I could get. And the rest of these are all Kate Bishop things. So we got, again, let's see, let's just get our token box. Yay. Now, while I'm in my inventory, one of the things I want to show you is like, so see these trickster tokens? They're different than the last time he was here, where it was Mischief Maker tokens. So Netmarble's being pretty wise about making sure that you can't reuse these tokens. I know you could dismantle these before. I think this is the first time that I've actually had or that we've had an event to come back and I've been able to compare the token situation. So that's what we've got. And yeah, it's that just, I'm still not going to dismantle it, frankly, as long as I've got the space. But these trickster tokens are what we're going to look at when we get into the store up here. So you go to hack people. All right, so offer review type things. All right, in the featured, there's they typically highlight a couple offers in here. The Loki 7-day companion one. This isn't bad. I'm a little annoyed they don't show the 1-star special companion selection box, 20 kinds. I mean, I guess it's, you know, there's 20 of them out there, so that's your chance to get in each one. It's 1/20th of an opportunity there. And then at the end of the day, you are going to, or 5%. At the end of it, you will get a 3-star Loki companion. Do I want to buy this? Maybe. I don't know. I've spent a little bit towards my budget. You do get some extra crystals in this. I'd consider it. I don't know. The 300th day celebration. So we're talking about the 300th day treasure box. So in this, I always like to go to the highest percentage here and look for a high number. Here it is. So you're likely going to get draw tickets out of this. I'm not going to go out of my way to buy these, frankly. 12.5 is the high. These are all going to be low. It's great that you got a chance for regional and specials, but then you've got a chance for special cards. Great, but you've also got all these chances for these rare cards too. So, and you've got chances for 5-star cores and then chances for 6-star cores, really small chance. I don't like this box that much, mainly because I know that I'm going to end up with something there. So yeah, I wouldn't go out of my way to buy this. The bonus crystals there are somewhat attractive, but frankly, given the opportunities here, I don't even think I'd consider this without a couple, at least, of those boxes. Loki and Lucky Box Bundle. We looked at the Lucky Boxes earlier. So your Lucky Draw Ticket Box and your Lucky Box. So looking at the Lucky Box, I again jump into the 50%. What do we get here? It looks like those are all pretty equal, actually. So is there one that sticks out here? Loki. All right, so there's a 10%. So the highest chance you get is a 1-star Loki. You get your 4-star cores, your 5-star cores, and probably your 6-star cores. Okay, this is actually not bad. You've got a 5% chance for 20 Transcendence crystals, a costume stat, or a mega stat change box. I don't mind any of those. Those are all pretty decent. And then a really low chance of 6-star core. And then you've got 15% chance at one. See, that's where they lose me. Yep. So you've got a lot of, that's the Lucky Draw Box. Sorry, Lucky Box. So Lucky Box is decent, all right? Lucky Box isn't so bad. The Lucky Draw Ticket Box, that's a gamble. You know, so these here, I don't really care about that. That's borderline worthless to me. $9 for 5 Lucky Boxes. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do that because that's going to be frustrating. Even if I get 5 of those, it's like for $9. No. Let's see. Companions Transcendence. This is your typical $45 offer for your Companion Transcendence. I don't love these all that much. If you're really desperate for Transcendence crystals, I guess maybe. But I'm not dropping $45 on it. Your weekly costume upgrade. This isn't so bad. It's decent. Let's scoot myself over there a little bit. You know, I do love these stat change and the mystery costume box. You do have a chance. I mean, you're basically guaranteed a 4-star regional or better. It's pretty good, honestly, for 2,000 crystals. If you're looking for regional buildups. And if you land a special, but again, the chance at that special is really small. So, but it's not a bad offer. Just, I mean, getting the costume stat change is okay. Then you've got your Omega card, same concept. Core upgrade. I'm not doing that. I wouldn't do that. And then you've got your normal memberships. I haven't been doing these for a while. You've got extra money, maybe consider it. The draws that they've got, the chance at the 300-day celebration. I looked at this earlier. I don't like this very much. You know, it's everything in here. Yes, it's a 4, but that's great that it's 4 stars. And here again, you've got some 5-star opportunities. I do like that because you do need some fodder in here, but you're likely getting 4s. And you can only do that for 3,000 pulls or 3,000 crystals per pull. I'm not doing that. I don't like it. I'm not touching it. I also don't like the banners when they do these because they just reduce the chances of the other gear in there that you could get and increase these. This is Steampunk 5 and 4 stars. It's only 0.2%. Cool, but not gonna do it. Same thing with Rise of the East, same thing of Eye of the Cyrus. These banners don't necessarily attract me to pulling them. A mega card here, again, they've got the 300th day celebration. Similar. You've got a lot of different cards in here that are all the rares. Too much chance to get one of those. I'm not touching these. Even with the specials, no chance for 3,000 crystals. You're gonna burn crystals and be frustrated. Don't do it. Was there anything else in here? Draw, yeah, no. Campaign, or companion rather. Again, you've got all of your opportunities here in your commons and your rares. Also not doing it. It's just not worth it to me. Loki companion. If you're really a big fan of Loki, okay, maybe do this one. You've got a chance here. Increase opportunity. You're gonna get 1 stars. Fine. I've got 65 tokens or draw tickets saved up. I'm still not gonna use them for this, frankly. The Cape Bishop one's still here, and that's it. Dimension box, that hasn't changed. I've already done some draws on that. I'm saving those. Perks, this one we saw earlier, already commented on that. June daily draw perks. If you really want these draw tickets, this is really good for your the light spenders out there. This I actually think I'm going to do. I think that it's only there's only really 4 hours left to do this. Really, that's it. All right, well, that's weird. I'm actually gonna pull the trigger on this one. There's a lot of crystals there for, $9, so I'm gonna pull the trigger on that right after this video. You got your memberships, the dailies and stuff we already went through. So bundles, the Scarlet Witch bundles, I don't really love any of these. I'd want some more draw tickets here for $45 personally, same thing with the mega cards and the companion ones, same thing. I don't love those. Core Master bundles, probably my least favorite because you just can't guarantee which core you're gonna get. Even though with the chance of the 6-star core box, you're guaranteed to get one of them. But again, $45, I'm not risking it for that. This one is, no, I'm not spending $27 on that. If you're really low on the specialization stuff, fine, but I wouldn't recommend that. Same thing with these. I am never, ever, ever, ever buy these. You will get plenty of these from in the game. Don't buy them. I'm just not a fan. And then if you really need some of those expeditions, I guess, but I wouldn't be spending on that either. Event, we saw this earlier, $45 for that. Probably not going to touch it. We talked about that one earlier. Cape Bishop versus Loki bundle. I wouldn't spend on this. Not enough crystals. Only a 2-star Cape Bishop on Loki. It's not going to get you what you want. If it was a 3-star, maybe I'd consider it, but only then. And even then, I'd be hesitant. These are all older offers. Obviously, I've not pulled the trigger on any of these. Core boosters, Ancient Master. Yeah, I'm not doing really any of these that are really sticking out to me. I obviously did this one. I love this one very much, where it's the 3,500 crystals for, I think it's 10 of each. So it's clearly a decent deal considering that 1,800 crystals normally is what it costs to do a 10 draw of any individual one. Companion, 1,000 for Loki. This is a relay. You get 1 star and you get your campaign summon tickets. You get 2-star, it sort of doubles. 2,000 crystals, and then at 3,000 crystals, it's like, okay, it doesn't quite double. It triples the 1,000. All right, if you're really into companion pulls and Lokis, maybe, but I don't like how much. It's really just for the summon tickets here. I would not consider this because the Loki shards aren't enough for me. I'd have to be in love with him. We talked about this one a little bit previously. I obviously didn't buy that. We talked about that earlier. We talked about some of these. This is the same concept, these 4,000 crystals. Unless you're really into that, I'm not pulling the trigger on that. This 1,000 crystals for the Transcendence, 1,000 crystals for Transcendence crystals, 50 of them. Maybe. I obviously haven't done it. Not doing these XP bundles or companion skill bundles. Normal. This $45 one, again, not a fan. I'd need at least 20 costume draws from that, given how much fodder it needs. Again, I kind of like this one for 2,000 crystals if you've got a lot. This weekly costume, no. I'd want at least 20 draws for that for $27. These are things that have just sat in my, obviously in here since I've never done it. And then this is for your low spenders out there. Maybe you want to consider that. You're not going to get much out of it. I don't even think it's worth $4, frankly. Again, these aren't so bad for the cards. Mega cards are probably one of your most important. Again, you know, maybe on this one, you're looking at special cards and some rare cards there, but I don't like the fact that there's rares on it, so that is probably going to keep me away from that. Because the reason I say that is it's granted they introduced the stat reroll cards. It's just still so hard to get the right stats on these. Again, none of these are really tickle my fancy. This one I do like a lot. If you need potential, it's not so bad. Do that for a tune that you're focusing on, but be smart about it. Don't buy these. It's not worth it. You need a lot more than that 100 for $27. Same thing with these. You need so many more of those. I would not buy that. And same thing here. Do not. It's 27 bucks for highest grade enhancers. Not worth it. Just craft the purple ones and you'd be fine. Obviously, I bought that one. Consumables. They do have this 300-day treasure box in here. I actually for what is this? Once per day or just once? All right. Well, I like this. I'm going to do it. We'll open it here to end the video. These lucky draw tickets, again, I don't like the lucky draw ones. I wouldn't be spending crystals on that one. Lucky box, you get 7 of them. I would consider this, mainly because there is some decent chance for some stuff in here. It is, 6% for just one. Some Loki, it just depends. I mean, gosh, there's just so much trash in here, but it's all like equal trash. So I would consider that if you've got a lot of crystals. I'm not personally doing it. That's all they got in there. And then tokens, they got the trickster tokens. Talked about this earlier. This is where you come to get these. The Mystic Core Box. I don't know if I really like doing this. 90% you're likely to get a 5-star. You don't know which one. This is the highest chance that you get for a 6-star that I remember seeing. So I'd probably do, how many of these do you get? 3 per squad over the course of the next 2 weeks. I guess I'll see how many of these I get. If I get, 16,000 or something, I think I'd probably consider it. The lucky box, as I mentioned, how I kind of like these. They are kind of a roll the dice. This is probably where I'd test out the lucky boxes as opposed to using actual crystals, lucky draws. Not really in love with these, as I mentioned earlier. So I'm probably not going to use that. Alpha Companions, Shard Box, you're likely going to get commons. So I'm not in love with that either, but if you've got something left over, you could use that. So I think I'm likely going to try a Mystic Core Box, see how it treats me, then swing over to the Lucky Box and then kind of go from there. Let's see, normal tokens. This is all your normal stuff. I won't go through that in this particular video because we're already about 15-20 minutes in. In your Omega points, I don't use these on the new companions when they drop, but I guess if you've got a ton of them and you just want to get them at 3 stars, this is probably your cheapest, easiest way to do it. I like to save these for the specials. Membership points, I still don't love these. I haven't touched that. I probably won't touch it. And then your charge is just what they've got, generally speaking. So let's go open that box. Let's see what we get. Where do we want to do it from? Let's just do it from here. YOLO. That keeps me from wanting to buy any of those, right? So anyway, hopefully this video helps you decide what you want to buy. If you're considering buying anything, if you're new to the channel, like I mentioned at the front end, check out the Discord link in the description below. Easiest way to follow along with content. If you want to help the channel out, they've got those memberships now. You can hammer down like buttons. You can comment below. You can click that notification bell or subscribe if you like. All of it we appreciate and it helps support the channel. Until next time, we hope you have a wonderful day.